episode 4. The to-do list is similar in that it has a customizable list of all of the different areas that we want to track. In this case, it gives us the level of person who could work on an item. So if they're done cleaning for the day, they could check over here and say, okay, I'm a yellow keeper, so I know that I can go take care of replacing the broken platform and taking some logs in to tie. If the item had been started or if it had progressed, then it would be logged here. And then over here, we encourage our people to put whether or not they helped with the situation so that we can thank them more formally in our awards and gift certificates and those kinds of things for outstanding work that they've done. Over here, we can check when it was completed, and then what we typically do after we've done the awards for a given month is we'll then take them off of this list so that this list isn't running on forever. We also have a big gala that we do each year called the Fur Ball, and so here it tells who the Fur Ball committee is, everything that we're asking them to do as far as donated items, the request letter that they would send out, the donation receipt letter, so that everybody can log in and download those things themselves. I'll give you an example. These are Google Docs, which we'll talk about a little bit, and everybody can have access to these documents that we give those permissions to. The trainings and documents section of the site is also a section that we use a lot. We've made a big notation here to not delete or remove documents unless they are staff. And in order for them to be able to see these documents, they have to be able to access them to download them. So I have to give them those permissions, which also gives them the permission to delete those items. The good news is that on the back end of this and the administrative side, if somebody does come in and delete items, which has happened accidentally, then it's easy to go back and restore them from the backup. But over here, it will tell you when the item was last updated, the applications or the item's name, a little bit more of a description of it, and who it was that edited it last. And then we break it down into folders so it's easier for them to find things. We keep the emergency contact list right here at the top. All of the intern application, contract, those kinds of things are under interns. Our maintenance chart, we have a lot of air conditioners on the property and we want to make sure that those filters are replaced every month. You guys have to keep MSDS sheets on file. This is a really easy way to keep them where everybody can find them. Anything that has to do with the partner manual, the work that they do as partners, all of those detailed how-to-do lists are here. The phone script for the answering machine on the phone. We had some profiles done of some of the key volunteers that we wanted to post so that people could see those there. Anything that the staff has to deal with that we don't mind everybody having access to is posted there here. When we have our volunteer appreciation meetings, we have minutes from those meetings, and so those are all kept archived here. And then this is our volunteer training, so how to clean a big cat, how to clean the cougars and get their certification, our enrichment program and the quiz that goes along with it so that they can study in advance, how to feed, the feeding tour guide, all of these kinds of things we keep here as resources so that anybody who is a volunteer can download those and read them and get up to date on them. Because our volunteer program is so structured, we have applications for moving up the ladder to the next level of responsibility and to the next level of their access in our site, and so all of those applications are here. Editing a page is very easy. I'm going to select our newsletter here. And to edit this page, you would just click Edit Page. And you can see that this little box here, when you click on it, will have properties. And what I've done here is included something that is automatic that will keep track of all of the pages below this. So it's set to run automatically. If I wanted to put in a YouTube video, I would just insert my cursor there, go up here to Insert, Video, YouTube, copy in the URL of one of our YouTube videos. I don't care to have the borders around them or the titles. Select Save. And now you can see it has installed this box that says it's the YouTube. You can click on it and bring up the properties to turn the wrap on, move it to the right or to the left or wherever you want it, and then go up to the top of the page and click Save, and voila, your video is ready to go.
A question we always get from tour guests and from
Creating a new page is just as easy. Just click the Create Page tab. Gives you all of these different options of what kind of a page you would like to create, whether you want it at the top level, if you want it under one of the subcategories on the left-hand side, and then you would create the page. As you can see, there are a lot of reasons for using Google Apps Education. Just go to Google and Google Apps Education, and you'll find this page where you can sign up to get started right away. Back when I signed up, it took probably 6 months for us to be approved. In addition to helping you take care of the animals that you love, it also helps you take care of the volunteers and the staff who are helping you by giving them a huge amount of storage space with a Gmail account that you'll be able to set up with your own user last name, such as bigcatrescue.org in our case, and it gives them 7,480 megabytes of storage each. And documents, it gives you a great opportunity to share documents within your organization. Here are some of my starred items. We have something called a staff meeting manager, whereby all of our staff each week logs in under here what they have done for the week. And this way we keep track of everything that's happened at the sanctuary and the date that it happened, and you'd be surprised how many times this has really come back to be very helpful for us. Under the to-do section, we list the things that we would like for them to do and when the next due date is. Up here under the share options, the share settings, you can set this to say that you are the owner, who can edit it, who can view or edit. In this case, there are lots of folder options here where you can create folders to make it easy to find certain things that you use all the time. Based on the different levels and permissions, you can set for different folders and for the documents themselves. That way you make sure that you're only sharing the information with those individuals or those groups that you had intended to share it with. Under sites, there's no limit to the number of sites that you can create. I also create a backup each month. The video option is really cool too. This is an area where you can upload videos that you may not want to share on YouTube and just share them within your organization. It's very easy to upload them. Fill in your information just like you would on YouTube, but then it's only available to the people within your organization. Another very powerful element of this site is under More Actions. You can select to have these sent to you as the pages are changed. So you can subscribe to page changes, and you can also, if you're the administrator, you can subscribe to all page changes universally. That can create an awful lot of emails to you, but I like it. What happens is you get an email that tells you about the update that was just posted on the website, and if you wanted to get more information about it, you could then click through to that update. As with anything, there's usually a lot of resistance to change in the beginning, and we had an all-out, knockdown, drag-out fight at Big Cat Rescue about implementing this system. A lot of people did not want this information to be so easily accessible by the entire volunteer community. A lot of people felt like it was going to be too hard for them to learn how to use these resources. And let me tell you, even the people who were the least likely to be able to learn how to use this system have proven to just every day they're logging in, they're making updates, they're putting themselves on the calendar, they're joining in conversations with each other, they're posting videos and photographs, they're sharing and communicating, and it's just been wonderful. And the level of care that we're able to provide to our cats now is so superior to anything that we were ever able to do on paper systems before.